Well then, welcome to the Club Doncaster Sports Village for this afternoon's Betfred Championship game between Doncaster and Oldham. It's sure to be a great game today in the sun-drenched Club Doncaster Sports Village this afternoon. Sunday afternoon rugby league at its best. Two teams who have put a lot into this season, and going into this game, the Oldham team are absolutely flying. They've won 8 in a row, and Doncaster not doing too bad themselves with 5 wins in the last 6. But there's quite a few changes in the team today on the back of some injuries. So let's have a quick look down that team lineup for Doncaster today. At fullback is Eden Gebe. On the wings are Faraimo and Ravawala making his Don's debut this afternoon. In the centres are Watson Boas and Arvie Horn, the nephew, of course, of coach Richard Horn. In the half-back partnership today, another one, it's Tom Whitehead and Connor Robinson, fresh from being chosen in the Betfred Championship Team of the Month. On the props today is Brad Knowles and Missy Mustafa, and Isaac Miskey starts at hooker for the Dons this afternoon. Alex Sutcliffe and Lewis Johnson are the second row combination, with Jacob Jones being at loose forward today. On the interchange bench, Matangi, McConnell, Jones and Tyler Heppy, and Sam Smeaton, the 18th man, should he be needed for head coach Richard Horn this afternoon. Let's have a look at the high-flying Oldham team right now. They are currently sat in third in the table, just behind, of course, London there. So let's have a look. Oldham lineup as follows: Jack Walker at fullback. On the wings, you've got Nesbitt and Jake Bibby. Of course, lots of experience in this Oldham team. Centres are Benjamin Davis and Ben O'Keefe. You've got Morgan Smith in the halfbacks with Josh Drinkwater. Great halfback combination for Oldham. Lots of experience in there as well. Thomas McKinney and Ted Chapelhow are the props. Matty Wilder, another one from that Championship Team of the Month, what came out this week, at hooker. And Matty Ashurst, of course, former Wakefield Trinity Super League player. Brad Day also in the second row, and again another Super League experience with number 13 Adam Milner for Oldham. The interchange bench is Tom Forber, he's on loan from Wigan at the moment. Owen Farnworth, Ewan Moore and Bailey Luai. That completes the interchange bench. The 18th man is Finlay Irwin for head coach Alan Kershaw. It's sure to be a great game this afternoon. Referee Kevin Moore, touch judges A. Sweet and S. Jenkinson. It is the Club Doncaster Sports Village, Sunday the 2nd of August. Let's have a quick look at the head-to-head before we have a look at the table. Last games out this season, Doncaster, they've always been really close games. Doncaster came out on the losing side over in Oldham earlier this year by just 8 points, 18 points to 10. Back last year, Oldham take the 1-point win towards the back end of the season, and also over and down here, at Doncaster, they lost by 4 points, so they've got the upper hand a little bit on Doncaster at the moment of Oldham. Let's have a quick look at the table then. Doncaster are not doing too bad in that table. They're just in that 6th place, just inside those playoffs at the moment. Sheffield hot on their tails, but they have got a couple of games in hand. Of course, looking further up the table, London are at the top, Newcastle in second, with Oldham in third on the same points. So it's sure to be a good game. Oldham just coming out onto the field in their white strip this afternoon with a bit of red on there. And of course the Dons in their traditional blue and yellow. Here we go. It's going to be a big game here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. Can't wait to get into this one. It's going to be a big one, especially that the Doncaster team is a little bit shaken up, shall we say, at the moment. with those injuries. It'll be interesting to see how the changes go this afternoon. Going to have to get used to not looking for the big scoreboard in the corner as well. So the score is around the edge of the in the new digital screens going around the edge of the pitch perimeter here at the newly named Club Doncaster Sports Village. Oldham are going to be getting us underway then this afternoon, probably around about 22, 23 degrees, clear skies here in South Yorkshire, and it's going to be a big one. We're just waiting for Adam Milner to lace up his boots, and then we will be getting us underway this afternoon. Looks like Josh Drinkwater will be kicking the game off for us today. Let's see how we get on. Here we go. The whistle's blown and we are underway. Finds the ground, but a great start for the Dons, taking the ball forward. Connor Robinson jumps in at dummy half. Sutcliffe drives the ball forward. Sutcliffe playing on this left-hand side this afternoon. Here comes Gebby down the middle of the field. Oh, he gets told to go back, play the ball. Miskey picks it up. Robinson pulling the strings at the moment. Oh, nearly breaks through that line. Gebby playing at fullback could be very dangerous. He's always dangerous on the wings, but when he just pops up in the line here, there and everywhere, he could be very dangerous as Knowles gets tackled in possession. 40 out. Robinson boot through the ball. Wilde puts him under pressure. Well took at the back there for Oldham, and he breaks down this right-hand edge. Does Tom Nesbitt, but gets tackled well by Robinson. And player wearing number 30, Harvey Horn, is playing on this left-hand side as well, getting used to these new names here at the Dons. Big charge down the middle by Chapelhouse. Quick play the ball, comes to the right-hand side. Brad Day on a crash ball, but gets tackled well by Sutcliffe. That's going to be a great battle this afternoon. Brad Day in the Oldham shirt and Sutcliffe in the Dons shirt. Oldham break into the Doncaster half. 40 out. Drinkwater puts his boot through the ball up into the sky. Very close to that touchline, but bounces and goes into touch. Faraimo wasn't interested in taking that one. Interesting to see if Ravawala and Faraimo come and get involved like Gebby does from the wings. And just talking of that, here is Faraimo charging in on tackle number 1. Boas now takes the ball forward. Bit one-man stuff at the moment. It's going to be a battle here at the Club Doncaster Stadium. Mustafa gets tackled just short of halfway. Miskey trying to speed things up, but nothing coming. There's Johnson now on that right-hand side, but met well by the Oldham team. Here we go. Doncaster 40 out. Start coming forward. A little stumble there by Jacob Jones, but a nice offload, gets the ball out. Robinson looking for a runner, then puts the ball onto the foot. Is the ball bounced for... the ball, it didn't quite bounce, did it, for Watson Boas, but the referee, Mr. Moore, says that the Watson Boas was tackled without the ball. That's an interesting call, but we'll go with it. And let's see if, here we go, charges forward. Brad Knowles then. Let's see how big the Oldham defence is, or let's see how good the attack. Richard Horn wanted a fast start. Miskey looking to dive over from dummy half. Turns in the tackle. The referee points to the spot right under the black dot here with 3 minutes gone. A great solo effort there by Isaac Miskey. Sees the napping defenders, shall we say, under the post from Oldham, and a great try by number 20, Isaac Miskey, for the Dons. He saw the gap and went for it, very direct after that penalty. Let's have a quick look at this. The penalty then. There's Knowles taking the ball in. Miskey comes in to dummy half. He's looking, see where he can go. He picks the ball up, sees Wildy just off the line. He hits one, spins, uses the post to his advantage as well, and dives over for a try right underneath the black dot. Great try, great start for the Dons. Richard Orne said he wanted a great early start, and he's got it this afternoon. Connor Robinson strikes the ball well and makes the score 6-0 here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. They'll be happy with that start. And let's see now if they can. They made a lot of that penalty. So let's see now if the Dons can follow up with a completed set after the kickoff. That's one of the big things as a coach. You just want that next set to be a nice completed set. They've completed pretty well so far, have the Dons, in this first 5 minutes. Similar kickoff, finding the bomb. Here comes Ravawala for his first run in a Dons shirt. Gets up, plays the ball. Of course, Ravawala on loan from Castleford until the end of the season. Looks like he's looking at the shirt numbers. It looks like he's swapped the shirt number as well, but that may be just wrong on my sheet here. Here comes the Dons once again on that right-hand side of the field. Referee calling back the Oldham players. Bit slow in the middle there. Jones to Robinson. Robinson puts his boot to the ball. Stands up 10 metres out. Looks like Sutcliffe has had a great chase there, and a good chase by the Dons, penning Oldham back into their own 10 metres. Good offload there. Harvey Horn with a great chase from that kick. Jacob Jones getting through a lot of tackling in the middle of the field as well. Here now comes the big men from Oldham. That's Chapelhow. Takes it 30 out. Wildy at halfback. A little tip pass. The crowd shouting for a forward pass, but nothing coming from the referee. Nice little drop off by Milner to the middle of the field. Dons will be happy with that one, keeping Oldham penned in their own half. Kick from Morgan Smith. Straight down the middle. Gebby brings the ball back. Doncaster starting the set. Just 25 away from the line. 7 minutes gone here at the Doncaster Sports Village. Little tip on ball there as Ferraimo comes and gets involved, gets his hands on the ball once again. Straight down the middle. Here comes Boas. Always punches above his weight. Does Watson Boas. Played in the centres this afternoon. Gets the Dons to halfway. Flat ball to Knowles. Knowles, pass out the back. Mustafa toying with the defence. Another offload. Gebby now. He only knows one way. He will go forward, and he does just that. Miskey at dummy half. Plays the ball. Connor Robinson tries taking on the defence. Puts the ball onto the floor. Rolls down. Here comes Walker, gets the ball well, and the referee, I thought that looked a bit high, but the referee says, no, let's crack on, let's get on with it. Here comes Bibby then, bringing the ball forward. The 3 quarters of both teams getting through a lot of work at the start of this game. Here comes Ashurst. Oh, sorry, that's Nesbitt. Another one of the three-quarters getting involved. Brad Day. Again, another player in Oldham colours who knows one way, and that is forward. Let's have a look then. What they got up the sleeve here. Smith's out the back to Drinkwater, to Walker. Great move down that left-hand side, but well covered by Watson Boas. Last tackle, 40 out. Boot this time high in the South Yorkshire sky, but Gebby takes the ball well, and he looks to go on the outside, but well met by the Oldham defence. Back into the arm wrestle here this afternoon. Ravawala comes off this left-hand wing. Looks like he's going to take a drive. His second drive in the Dons colours. It's like having a prop on the wing, is Ravawala. Lots of great experience coming into the Dons team for the remainder of the season, of course on loan from Castleford. The Dons then, 40 away from their own line. Miskey out back, looking for a 40-20 is Connor Robinson. A good kick, and it's bouncing. Is it going? Which side of the flag is it going to go? It looks like that's a 40-20. It's definitely a 40-20 attempt, and there was no one back for Oldham. A bit of a communication issue there between Nesbitt and Walker, and a great opportunity and well seen. Connor Robinson. That's a 40-20, 10 metres. It's more like a 40-10, 10 metres out from the Oldham line. Last time we were this close, the Dons put points on the board. Are we going to do that again? Knowles charges to the posts. Fighting to play the ball. Miskey to Mustafa. Mustafa using the ball. It's a great, nice step there. Off one foot, onto the other, Tom Whitehead, but doesn't make it over. Miskey, he's looking to try and get over again. Let's have a look. Has he got over? The Doncaster players look happy with it. The referee points to the spot. He's done it again. Twice in the first 11 minutes of this game here at Club Doncaster Sports Village. Richard Horn wanted a fast start. He certainly got that fast start as Isaac Miskey dives over once again from dummy half. Great footwork by Tom Whitehead. Fighting to play the ball, plays the ball quickly. Miskey dives forward and tries getting that ball down. The Doncaster players pointing at the ground to say he's got it down, he's got it down. The referee agreed with them. And that is a tremendous start. 11 minutes gone. It's currently 10 points to 0 to the Dons here in South Yorkshire. Club Doncaster Sports Village, all recently nude laid turf, looking amazing, like a carpet out there. I had a wander down there myself before the game, and yeah, it looks in great shape, especially in the sun here this afternoon. And the Dons certainly putting on a show in this first 12 minutes for the cause. Big start then. That's what Richard Horn asked for in the week. He asked for a big start, and he's got it. So, kick to come then. Connor Robinson lines the ball up. Gets ready with that left foot. Strikes it well. And the crowd like it. The touch judges like it. And that's another 2 on 2. The score, Connor Robinson 2 from 2, Miskey 2 tries from 2. So that is a great start. Richard Horn will be very happy with that, but they've got to keep this pressure on now. A team like as good as Oldham with all that experience can come back at you at the bounce of a ball. So let's see how we get on now. Here we go, kick off once again, a little bit deeper this time. Ravawala catches the ball. Does the referee say it goes backwards? No, the referee says it's a knock-on. Robinson and Ravawala getting in each other's way a little bit there. That gives Oldham the ball in real good territory. First time now Oldham, after 13 minutes, are going to get an attempt at the Dons line. Let's see how big the Dons defence is going to be now. Wildy gets the ball from the base of the scrum to Drinkwater. Nice little tip pass. on to O'Keefe. Ball now coming back to the right. Going forward with Chapelhow, the big man. Charges just to the left of the post. 5 out are Oldham. Ball comes to the right-hand side. Good shape, but he comes back on the inside there. Does McKinney. Gets tackled well by the Dons. That's third tackle in. Ball comes out to the right. Walker, nice little ball to the centre. Davis, but gets tackled well. 2 to go. Here we go. Ball comes back to Smith. Smith to Wildy. Wildy, little tip pass, short ball down the middle. Under the post, it's the last tackle. Which way they're going to go? They're going to go left, they're going to go right. They choose to go left. Drinkwater, out the back. Nice little dummy, but has he got the ball down or has he kept him up? Doncaster look like they've got underneath that ball. Morgan Smith there on the wraparound from Drinkwater, but Doncaster managed to hold out, but they'll be happy turning the ball over there. Will Oldham? They'll ramp up in defence here. Let's see how the Dons deal with a big defensive set here from Oldham. They're charging off the line. This is the moments where you've got to put your hand up and ask for the hard work. And Doncaster, though, instead of going the hard work, pass the ball out to this left-hand side with Sutcliffe. They'll be pretty happy with this, but the Dons penned in their own 20 at the moment. Good charge forward by Mustafa. Picks up the ball, Miskey. He's having an absolute blinder of a start to this game, is Isaac Miskey. Last tackle, 40 out. They did well to get out of there. And the ball goes up in the air from Robinson Walker. Underneath it, though, safe as houses at the back. And passes across to Bibby, who drives the ball forward. Another one with lots of experience in this Oldham team for head coach Alan Kershaw. Ben O'Keefe now on that left-hand side, charging forward for Oldham. We're certainly in that arm wrestle once again right now. Both teams completing pretty high as Oldham get tackled just before halfway. Wildy goes one way, changes the direction to the other, and Whitehead gets tackled with the ball. Goes down that left-hand side. Little break of the line there, and he's through, he's away. Oh, he gets ankle tapped by... What's happened here? The referee gives a penalty to Oldham for a player getting taken off the ball, I think he said. He wasn't very happy that the Oldham player got took out off the ball. They definitely broke down that left-hand side pretty well with Ben O'Keefe there, did Oldham. So, big pressure now on the Dons line. Good response by Oldham, and it's going to be a tough couple of moments defending their own line. McKinney gets dumped on his back, though. Within that 10 metres, Wildy goes to Smith. Smith to Drinkwater. Drinkwater, nice little tip onto Ashurst. But Ashurst, once again, Doncaster, big defence, keep the ball. Keep the Oldham players out. But a nice little offload, and he's dropped the ball there. As McKinney coming on the drop ball. But now Doncaster are on the break. He's picked up the ball. Gebby is away. Has he got the legs? He's coming across to try and tackle his Nesbitt. And he tries. And now we're going the other way. Oh dear. This is definitely end-to-end stuff here in South Yorkshire. Wow. Gebby broke the line. And now he's dropped it. Well, this is a crazy couple of moments here in South Yorkshire. I tell you something, I'm going to need a drink of water soon. I feel like I'm playing. So, one end of the field to the other, and now a penalty to Oldham, and Doncaster are back under pressure. These are the moments when probably Gebby should have just took his tackle. He tried offloading, but great work backtracking though by Nesbitt for Oldham. Anyway, Oldham back on the attack. Here we go. Drinkwater, little tip pass to McKinney, who drives the ball forward. This all started with McKinney's knock on. Milner going for the post. He's looking to try and get under the post, but the referee says, no, you held just before. Plays the ball out to the left. Drinkwater, nice. Walker then this time. Great dummy. Out the back to Walker. The referee points to the spot, and Oldham this time. They was denied 3 or 4 times in the last 5 minutes, but with 19 minutes on the clock, Oldham through with their fullback, Jack Walker, get on that score sheet and get that scoreboard ticking over this afternoon. What a crazy 5 minutes this has been here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. Milner gets tackled just short. Good ball out to that left-hand side. They're targeting that left a lot. Drinkwater with a great pass to Walker. Walker with the dummy, and the Doncaster defence couldn't hold him out. Louis McCoy, sorry, who was that? That was Johnson. Couldn't quite hold him up there, and try for Oldham. So it's going to be a big effort and a big kick here from that left-hand side, about 5 metres in from that left touchline. He's a right-footed kicker, and the touch is just trying to move Doncaster to the side of the post so they can see. And the referee's not happy with it, so he's asking the players just to move to the side of the post. This will delay the kick. Still not happy, the referee stood in front of the conversion attempt. I've not seen this for years. So it's 12-4 with the kick to come. The referee's finally happy that the touch judges can see the post. And it looks like it's Morgan Smith who is on kicking duties this afternoon for Oldham. Right-footed kicker. 5 metres in from that far touchline. Doncaster fans trying to put him off, strikes it pretty well. And straight between the uprights, touch judges, flags go up. They're now a try and a goal behind the Dons. So that will be a relieving try there for Alan Kershaw, the Oldham coach. It's currently then 20 minutes gone, or 21 minutes gone here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. It's Doncaster 12, Oldham 6. The halves for Oldham starting to pull the strings a little bit, but here comes Oldham from the back line. But great met, well met there by the Doncaster defence. Big line speed again from Doncaster. Trying to pen Oldham into the corner. Bit of a loose play of the ball, but the referee says don't worry about it, let's crack on. As McKinney drives forward. Oh, penalty there. Asher, drove that ball forward. Penalty by the referee. So a relieving penalty. Richard Orme won't be happy with that one. Morgan Smith puts the ball into the crowd here in South Yorkshire. Oldham tap the ball. Drinkwater out the back to Wildey. Wildey to Smith. Smith to Brad Day. Met again by Alex Sutcliffe. Ball back towards the middle. Here comes Chapelhow. Ball trying to speed the game up here at Oldham, but a great tackle on that right-hand side there by Brad Knowles. Ball to the middle of the field. Doncaster defending like mad at the moment, but Oldham are throwing everything at them. Going left, going right, little dummy from Drinkwater, but well tackled by Lewis Johnson. Wildey slips but gets the ball away. Looks for a kick through, and well done by Connor Robinson. Manages to get hold of that ball. Brad Day was nearly over the line there. Here comes Ravawala holding the ball in one hand. He bats one off, bats two off. but the third man, Adam Milner, says, no, I'll have you. And he does. This time, Sutcliffe down this near side, the left edge. Doncaster now, just trying to bring the ball back, just trying to settle this game back down. Oldham have definitely gone up a gear and started speeding things up in attack. Let's see what happens here. It's the last tackle. Robinson looks like he's going to come down to this side. He kicks the ball straight down the middle, sees the fullback and the winger a split, finds the grass, turns round, Bibby, who brings the ball back. And that is 15 meters away. 24 minutes gone in this Betfred Championship game, and as Oldham nearly break the line once again, speeding things up at the play of the ball. Here comes Owen Farnworth now, on off the bench, the first substitute this afternoon. He knows one way as well, that's forward, but a pass on the inside as Walker tries getting that on the inside ball, but loses the ball on halfway, and it's going to be a scrum down, head and feed to the Dons, just to settle the game down for a little bit. It's been a little bit frantic for this last 5 or 10 minutes, as the Dons look like they're just trying to get a substitute ready. It looks like Heppy is going to be making his way onto the field. Brad Knowles been tackling like a trooper, makes way for Tyler Heppy. Straight swap at prop for the Dons. Here we go then. Talking of Heppy, here he is. Charges forward, but met well by Owen Farnworth. Two subs on each other there. Here goes Miskey again, jumping out of dummy half, but gets tackled well there by Matty Wildy. Ball goes to the right-hand side. Whitehead, little tip pass, but Doncaster, unfortunately, he couldn't take the ball there. Couldn't Louis Johnson, and knocks on. So, Tom Whitehead on that right-hand side, trying to cause a little bit of havoc for the Oldham defence, but Oldham deal with the play well. It's been a crazy couple of moments here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village, but Oldham seem to be back in this game now, and it's definitely on a knife edge. Here we go, Doncaster. Great defence, pushing the Oldham player back a good 10 metres there. The referee pointing to one of the markers saying you're not square. Miskey getting involved with that tackle in again. Here comes Farnworth. Big effort, good meters after contact. The referee says play the ball on the spot. Here comes Ashurst, just before the halfway line. Oldham definitely speeding things up around that ruck. Milner to the middle to Smith. Smith looks for the ball out the back to Brad Day, but Brad Day overrun it, and Smith just has to take the ball in. Wildy back to the middle. Milner, Drinkwater puts his boot through the ball. Ravawala takes the kick, but well met by the right centre, Benjamin Davis. And Doncaster now lose the ball. And he's lost the ball. Oh, wow. Doncaster lose the ball coming away from their own line, now back under pressure. Here comes Oldham once again. They've got to work hard now in defence as the Dons. Ball goes out to the left-hand side. Milner tries going straight direct down the middle, but met well underneath the posts. Connor Jones is on now for the Dons. Ball goes out the back to Jack Walker. Once again, very much a carbon copy of that first try. Out the back, Drinkwater to Jack Walker, who puts on the dancing feet and dives over the line for another try. Very similar place to the last one. 28 minutes gone then, and Jack Walker gets his name on the score sheet once again. So absolute craziness from the Dons, bringing the ball out from their own line. Got to respect that ball a little bit more than that. Similar to the last try. Wildy to Drinkwater. Drinkwater to Jack Walker, and Jack Walker scores in it. Virtually the exact same blade of grass as he did in the last one. So that is a big momentum shift in this game. It's currently Doncaster 12, Oldham 10. As did say, didn't I, Oldham had started speeding that ball up around that ruck area. The substitutes who've come on for Oldham, going direct, straight down the middle. And they have certainly brought themselves back into this game now. Stadium goes silent for a second, just as Smith strikes the ball. It looks good, and he kicks the ball straight between the uprights. So we're back all square, like we were at the start of this game. Morgan Smith kicks the goal to make it Doncaster 12, Oldham 12. Matangi now on for the Dons, replacing Mustafa, who's been a little bit quiet in that first stint. 30 minutes on the clock. $12-all. Betfred Championship game. Doncaster then get us back underway. Richard Orne trying to freshen things up a little bit. Here comes Farnworth. Met though by Matangi. Driving the ball player back. Oldham now not scared to throw this ball about. Walker out the back from Smith once again. That combination going well. Here comes O'Keefe to Smith. Smith back on the inside to Walker. Walker puts on those dancing feet, but met while Connor Jones, the two Joneses, Connor Jones and Jacob Jones, finish on top of Jack Walker. Ball to the middle. Adam Smith just takes that step. Adam Milner charges the ball now forward. Bit of a better defensive effort by Doncaster here. Great drive forward by Chapelhouse, still out there. Ball goes high to Ravawala. Seems like they're targeting Ravawala this afternoon, but he takes the ball back well to the middle of the field. Gebbie, little tip on to Faraimo. Looks like a double substitution coming up for Oldham very soon. Looks like Louis is going to be entering the field, and also Forber. But Brad Heppy takes the ball forward. That looked a little bit high, but referee says no. Here comes the Dons then. Gebbie bounces off. One off, two, and straight through Jack Walker, and scores a try right underneath the posts. Doncaster broke down this left-hand side. Just realised what I've said. It's Tyler Heppy, not Brad Heppy. Yes, a try for the Dons on 32 minutes. Number 18, Eden Gebbie, just showing his footwork and also showing his strength to get through. Great ball from Robinson to Gebbie. Gebbie breaks the line, bounces off Jack Walker. The strength just showing there, and Gebbie goes underneath the post for Doncaster to once again take the lead here in South Yorkshire. Looks like Matty Wildy has just come off the field for Oldham. I think Tom Forber has taken his place at dummy half, and he's straight on to the walkie-talkie to his coach Alan Kilshaw, as Connor Robinson makes no mistake with the boot. and puts that 4 into 6 to make it 18 points to 12 now to the Dons. That's probably come against the run of play, if I'm being totally honest, as we've got, what, 7 minutes left here this afternoon. 18 points to 12. It's certainly a bit end-to-end. It's a great championship game in the sun, but the ball finds the floor. Here comes Matangi off that back fence. Oh, he doesn't slow down into contact either. Connor Jones now jumps out of dummy half. He's got a lot to live up to after Isaac Miskey's first stint at a hooker for the Dons. So Tyler Heppy got it right this time, driving the ball forward. Jones picks the ball. Oh, that looked like he was taken off the ball there. The referee, yes, he's going to go back to that one. So the referee straight away was going to give the penalty. Connor Jones, after he passed the ball, got took off the ball there by the Oldham player. But the referee straight away went to his mouth with the whistle, but then looked for an advantage. There was no advantage, so he's brought it back to give the penalty to the Dons. Nice relieving penalty with 6 minutes to go here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. The gentleman in the crowd gets a big cheer as he catches the ball. Here we go then. Matangi drives the ball forward. Tackle 1. Plays the ball to Jones. Jones. Whitehead. Robinson. Out to Gebby. Gebby now getting involved more. Breaks the tackle of 1. Breaks the tackle of 2. Nearly 3. Jack Walker jumps on him this time though and says, "You're not getting through me," for a second time. Ball go. Ooh, Ravawala passes onto the inside. A little pick up by Robinson. Passes the ball backwards to Heppy. Heppy plays the ball. Connor Jones now looks down this near side. Ball to ground once again. From Connor Jones to Jacob Jones, who charges forward. 10 out. Ball to the right-hand side. Good hands there. Matangi. Whitehead. Tip on to Johnson. Johnson gets tackled on the last. Just 5 out now. Which way is Jones going to go? I'm sure he'll come to Robinson. He does come to Robinson. Robinson goes cross-field. Ravawala looks to jump for the ball. He tries batting it backwards, but Davis gets the ball, and a relieving penalty now for Oldham this time, as the Doncaster players were offside. Morgan Smith then kicks the ball into touch, and he's got a good 40 metres on, 30 metres should I say, on that kick. I thought that went out a bit further up, but the touch judge says no. And here we go there. Oldham then. Tackle 1 on halfway. 4 minutes to go, just under, here in South Yorkshire. Adam Milner charging forwards. 6 again, referee. Ball on the inside, straight through the line. Doncaster, Brad Day gets through, but wow, that was definitely a swinging arm there by the Doncaster player. The referee gives the penalty, and rightly so. Brad Day broke the line, great inside ball, but the Doncaster players, definitely a high shot there. So Brad Day looks like he's gone more into the middle of the field now. Taps the ball, not messing about, Doncaster. Ball comes down that left-hand side. Drinkwater puts on the dancing feet, steps one way, steps the other. But Doncaster meet him well. Forbert now at dummy half. He's looking for, no, it's 6 again. Out the back to Milner. Milner has Brad Day as an option. Gets the ball to Smith. Smith out this side to Bailey Louis, who gets tackled just short of the line. Ball back to the middle. Smith. Oh, Milner drops the ball, and the Doncaster fans are happy with that one. Tyler Heppy, though, is not happy with something that Owen Farnworth has done there. Drags him off the floor, but referee manages to get in the middle and says, "Don't worry, Milner's knocked on, let's have a scrum." And let's have a scrum down with a Doncaster head and feed. 10 metres out, right under the posts. Both coaches will be wanting just the things to settle down a little bit now ahead of half-time with not long to go now. About a minute and a half left here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. The referee penalises Oldham. So it's going to be a penalty to Doncaster. Doncaster kicked the ball, but that's not a very good kick there, but he manages to get 20 metres forward into touch. So Doncaster starting the ball, starting just short of halfway. We're into the final minute of this half. Ball comes to the left-hand side, straight down the middle now with Matangi. Connor Jones jumps out of dummy half, sees a gap and goes through one, goes through two. Connor Jones pins his ears back. He turns turning the defence inside out and he heads for the corner, but well tackled there by Davis. 6 again on the as Whitehead gets tackled. The referee though gives the penalty. There's not long to go. We're into the last few seconds. I don't know if Doncaster will take 2 here. But that was very close to be. He was clearly offside there, was the Doncaster winger Nesbitt. That could have quite easily been a professional foul and maybe a 10 minutes in the bin, but the referee doesn't do that, and he gives the penalty, and the Dons look like they are going to go for 2 points and a penalty conversion. Let's see what happens here then. Are they going to go in with this extra 2 points? Or they've got to stay paying attention. I see a couple of the Doncaster players gone back as if they're getting ready for the kickoff, but I hate seeing that when it's a penalty conversion. That's a penalty conversion. So, Connor Robinson then strikes the ball, and he's missed. He's pulled it wide, but the ball luckily goes dead, which means it's a drop out on the 20. When I saw the Doncaster players going back field, it was not an easy kick, that one, from this left-hand side. But when you've got a kicker like Connor Robinson, maybe you do sometimes think it's going to be a given 2 points, but wasted attempt, wasted opportunity then from Doncaster. And you can hear there the hooter goes as Ravawala charges the ball in, but gets tackled on halfway. And that's half-time here in this Betfred Championship game. Oldham against Oldham here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. That has been a proper battle, and you can see that Oldham, after a very slow start, or was it a very good start for the Dons? You could look at it in 2 ways. I think it was a very good start from the Dons personally. Caught Oldham a little bit cold, and Oldham certainly had to up the ante. And when I say up the ante, they did. They sped up that ruck and came back into the game pretty well. Matty Wiley, as he comes off the field, doesn't look like he's very happy with some of the refereeing calls. Let's have a look then through the tries in this first half. All starting off with Miski getting us underway. A cheeky little dummy half play, grabs the ball, twists once, twists twice, and scores right underneath the post, getting us underway here this afternoon in South Yorkshire on 3 minutes. On 10 minutes, he says, do you know what? I'm going to have another go, as
Tom Whitehead drives to the line. Miskey sees the the Oldham defence a little bit lapse and dives over for try number 2 of the game. Then Oldham at the other end of the field start speeding things up around the ruck, speeding up the passing, speeding up the play, and they score 2 tries themselves, both through Jack Walker. Great opportunities for Oldham there, and Walker takes his first try very well. And then a very carbon copy of that first try with the same names on the assists and the try scorer, as Wildy passes to Drinkwater. Drinkwater out the back to Walker, who puts on the dancing feet and dives over for Oldham's second, bringing the game back to 12 all at that point. Then Doncaster, though, Gebbit says, do you know what? I'm having a piece of this, and charges through the line, bats off Jack Walker, sorry, in defence, and scores under the post. Converted by Connor Robinson, and making the score 18 points to 12. Connor Robinson missing that potential penalty conversion just towards the end of this first half, but a really, really good half for Doncaster, going in by 6 at half-time. It's Doncaster 18, Oldham 12. Welcome back to the second half here at the club Doncaster Sports Village. It's the sun is out in South Yorkshire and Doncaster are up at half time. It's currently Doncaster 18, Oldham 12 as we head into the second half. Some half-time entertainment on the field just getting moved off before we get kicked off for this second half. The club Doncaster Sports Village, and we're underway through the boot of Connor Robinson. Farnworth brings the ball in then on tackle one. The start of this second half. It's going to be an interesting half of rugby league. Doncaster certainly at the upper end in the first 10 minutes of that first half. Then Oldham sped things up a little bit, got themselves back into the game. But a try 7 minutes before half time by Gebby puts the Dons in front. Ravawala not doing too bad on his home debut here for the Dons, on loan of course from Castleford. Right, Oldham then get tackled just before the halfway line. Last tackle, referee has his arm in the air. Ashurst gets tackled. A spinning kick, that's a tough one to catch. Gebby, oh, does he get it? Oh, the referee says, the referee says that Gebby managed to keep hold of that one. I think he nearly gave himself up there. Wow, that's a bit of a shock. But anyway, it's Doncaster have managed to escape one there, I'm not going to lie. This time the ball's on the floor and the referee gives a knock on as Watson Boas takes a drive in and loses the ball on the floor. I think that was, I'm not sure the referee saw how that came out, but I'm sure he's given that one on the back of that first one that Gebby definitely lost without a shadow of a doubt. But anyway, maybe that's the right decision after all. So here we go. Oldham choose to come right close to this line. You choose where you have the scrum now. So they've come 10 metres in. Ball across centre field. Jack Walker out the back once again. Referee tells him to go down because Louis gets his run all wrong with the timings. Here comes Brad Day, straight down the middle. Got a lot more involved as Brad Day is coming to the centre of the field. Ball out back to Walker. Walker gets tackled well by Tom Whitehead, the youngster, on loan of course, here at Doncaster. Quite a few loanees in after that injury crisis at the moment. Puts the ball on the floor. Boas manages to get the ball and kick through on tackle 3 there, or 4, so I wasn't sure about that one. Faraimo then brings the ball back. This time Johnson drives forward but met well by Milner, but a good offload out the back as Dons play out from their own 10 metres. Harvey Horn, the nephew of Richard, takes a drive. 10:40 out then. Connor Jones to Matangi, the two props linking up as he passes to Heppy. Heppy gets tackled, it's the last. There's no one there. Oh, he is. Connor Jones gets hold of the ball and he puts Robinson gets hold of the ball and puts a swirler up in the air, and that one did not swirl in the air. And Jack Walker, they are awful to catch. A fullback though, trying to get under those balls. That was an absolute belting kick by Connor Robinson. NC's in the team of the month in the Betfred Championship this year, this month should I say. Jack Walker though tries catching that spinning ball. As I say, nobody wants to be underneath those, and loses the ball, putting Oldham under pressure. Let's see if the Dons can put some more points on the board. 4 minutes into this second half. Horn, little cheeky pass out the back, gets the ball to Gebby. What a great offload by Harvey Horn behind his back to Gebby, who dives over for his second try of the afternoon. Well, nice little cheeky pass out the back door there. We'll have a look at that one once again. 4 minutes on the clock in this second half, and Gebby scores a try. Scrum play right in the centre of the field. Ball straight out by Connor Jones. Quick pass out to the left. Robinson to Horn. Horn, a little cheeky pass out the back to Gebby. Gebby runs round him, puts the step on, and dives over for his second try of the afternoon. That one probably against the run of play to start this second half, but the big kick from Connor Robinson. That's where that one came from. That massive kick from Connor Robinson. Up above the stands here and above the posts. In fact, it went as high as the floodlights and came spinning down. It's an awful one to catch for Jack Walker, who turned him round, and he loses the ball. That's the thing that led to that try. So Doncaster extending their lead. It's 22 points to 12 with a kick to come as Connor Robinson finally finds a ball. I think the ball's gone missing, so he's finally got a ball from the ball boy as the crowd chant, "Come on you Dons." Connor Robinson strikes the ball well, straight between the uprights, and makes it 24. So we're at a 12-point ball game once again. That's what happened after the first 12 minutes here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village this afternoon. Great start to the both halves by Doncaster, scoring some points. Oldham with it all to do once again. Bounces underneath the post. Here comes Heppy, who nearly breaks the line. He does break the line, and great leg drive after contact. Plays the ball. Doncaster now trying to speed things up as Horn comes forward. Ball now to Ravawala, who stays on his knees. Getting pushed backwards by Smith. Connor Jones has a jump out of dummy half, sees a gap and goes for that gap. Oh, Jacob Jones was on his shoulder, but the wrong shoulder. Ball goes back to the left. Gebby now, direct once again. Great offload off the floor. Connor Jones passes the ball to Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe, they're playing Allen Globetrotter stuff now, are the Dons. They're getting a little bit excitable. Richard Horn will just want them to settle down a little bit, I think. Here comes Robinson, kicks the ball up in the air, but well taken by Nisbet on that right-hand side. Didn't quite get the height they got on the last one. But now Oldham bring the ball out, trailing by 12 points here. Once again, they brought it back to 12 all. Doncaster's taken a 12 lead in this second half as well. It's 24 points to 12 after 48 minutes gone here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. I'm not sure we saw that coming, as Oldham came really back into things in that first half. Here come Oldham on that right-hand side. Early kick by Smith, bouncing all over, goes underneath Gebby's feet. This time he gathers it cleanly, and but a good line by Oldham. But the referee gives a penalty and says there was a high shot on the Doncaster player. Gebby has stayed on his knees, but he's just getting up. Few of these decisions not going the way of Oldham in this second half, but the Dons will be happy with that, and they'll take that type of penalty all day long. Makes 10 metres from the kick to touch. Horn taps the ball and drives in, but tackled well by his opposite centre, Ben Davis. Ball comes to the middle as Louis McConnell comes on the field now for Jacob Jones, and another interchange for the Dons. Ball out the back, that looked a little bit sus, but gets away with that pass. Connor Jones darting out a dummy half. Oh, and he nearly sees a Doncaster player looked like he was taken off the ball there. Nesbitt not very happy, and it's getting a little bit warm here, and I don't mean the weather. Let's have a look at this one. So Nesbitt, oh, he does definitely take him out off the ball there. Nesbitt takes out the Doncaster player, but the referee looks like he's going to have a chat with. Oh, I thought he was going to have a chat with his touch judge, but he's not. He's bringing both captains in, I think. He's bringing both captains in to say, right, let's just settle things down a little bit. My question is, does the captains always go back and have a chat with the players? Because I'm never sure I see them going and having a chat with the players. The referee saying, stamping his authority a little bit, saying, right, just let's say, oh, he's putting on report. So he's saying he's not seen it, but something may have happened, and he's bobbed it on report. So we continue with the play the ball. So the incident between Nesbitt and the Doncaster player goes on report. Right then. Doctor's off the field. Referee's happy. Let's crack on. So McConnell, good hands. Oh, great ball as Boas charges for the corner and dives in the corner. What a great try by the Dons. Watson Boas on a great line, but the pass from Tom Whitehead was sublime. He took the line on, saw a gap, saw a shooter out of the defence, and passes the ball behind the Oldham player for a great try for Watson Boas this afternoon. That's the first really well-worked try, I think, from Doncaster. So let's have a look how this one went. Play the ball, 30 out. Great hands across the play, and look at that one there. What a ball that is from Whitehead, and Boas's pace outpaces Jack Walker at fullback, and he's happy with that one. Punches the air with delight as he celebrates with his Dons teammates. But what a pass that was by Tom Whitehead. Great pass, making that try with a great line from Watson Boas. Score now then, 28, with a kick to come as Connor Robinson lines up the kick. Good hands by Louis McConnell in the middle as well, in the build-up to that try. A lot quicker by Doncaster. Rich Dawn will be very happy with that. Connor Robinson strikes the ball well. I can see from where I am. Oh, no, it just... nearly said it looked good. It just swerved at the last moment away from that far post. So that's Doncaster 28, Oldham 12. 53 minutes on the clock here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. That's a 3-try lead now for the Dons. Can they keep this up, or are Oldham gonna come back like they did in that first half? Here we go. Heppy drives the ball in, met well by Brad Day. This time Faraimo comes in and takes a little bit of the heat off the forwards from this right wing. The referee says, hang on, get yourself back a little bit, as he plays the ball. Here we go. Ball to Gebby. Gebby, drop-off play to McConnell. McConnell gets tackled. 40 out. Robinson out to the left. This time to Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe gets tackled on halfway. Boot through the ball once again. That ball spinning and dancing all over the place. And Watson Boas takes it. It looks like he's running the wrong way. He goes behind a couple of the players, kicks the ball through. Here goes Ruala. Oh,
what a try! What a Doncaster try! That was great work by Watson Boas to take that kick. Oldham were nowhere in sight. There was no one laid a hand on Watson Boas, who kicks the ball through for a debut try for Ravawala in the Doncaster Blue. That was another well-worked try from another amazing kick by Connor Robinson. Tipping that scoreboard over the 30 mark now. Let's have a look at that one again, because that one is a try for the Bucks. Great kick up into the sky. The Oldham players just looking at it. Watson Boas said, I don't know, I'll have a piece of that one. Takes the ball, runs across field, and Ravawala, he looks up and sees Ravawala, says, there you go, I'll bob it on the end of my foot for you. Bounces up perfectly for Ravawala, who thinks, do you know what, my birthday, Christmas, and everything's come at once here. I'll take that one, and I'll go underneath the post and score on 55 minutes. Wow, that one. Well, this second half has been fantastic. First 15 for the Dons, as the Oldham team make a triple change, and it looks like Isaac Miskey now is coming back on for Oldham, for Doncaster, should I say, with Connor Robinson striking the ball well, straight through the uprights. It's Doncaster 34, Oldham 12 now. Not sure at half-time. Many people thought that this would happen in this second half. I've got to admit, I'm for one, or probably one of those. Doncaster was sticking with Oldham for that last sort of 10 minutes of that first half. But this second half, it's like a different team has taken to the field, and they are absolutely on top of this game right now. With 24 minutes still to go, Doncaster absolutely shocked Oldham here in that first 15 of this second half. McConnell then drives the ball forward, but met well by Tom Forber for Oldham. Wildy's also back on. Robinson now takes the ball down that left. Sutcliffe does the job, drives the ball forward. Just over halfway. Tackle 4. Matangi takes us over halfway then, as Miskey jumps in, and Robinson, great game management, drills the ball into touch. Really, really good game management there by Connor Robinson. Gives his players chance to have just a little breather in this warm weather in South Yorkshire. It's Doncaster 34, Oldham 12, Betfred Championship from the club Doncaster Sports Village. Doncaster got a run of home games to come. And get your tickets online, of course, for those next games. And if this second half's anything to go by, you should be down here supporting the Dons. Big touch finder from the penalty, nice relieving penalty for Oldham. That's the type of thing that got them back into it in that first half, though. The referee says, wait a second, 2 balls on the field. Let's start that one once again. Oldham then tap the ball and drive the ball forward. That's Ben Davis. To the middle. Oh, Morgan Smith drops the ball cold with not much pressure on him from the Doncaster defence, but Doncaster will take anything they can here this afternoon. Oldham have come out. They've not come out of the blocks this second half. I think they're still in the sheds at from half time. 21 minutes to go, and Doncaster are definitely in the ascendancy and the driving seat for this game. Miskey from the base of the scrum.
Gets the ball to Gebby. Gebby fighting to play the ball. Oldham look either off the line very quickly or offside there, one of the two, but the referee says it's all right. As Wildy tackles Robinson right on halfway. Oh, Wildy and Robinson go head to head right now. That's not looking good in back play. Referee's carrying on though, saying, let's just crack on. Plays the ball. Here comes Matangi, straight down the middle. Doncaster rolling the ball upfield once again. Ball goes to the left. Robinson, little chip over the top. Walker this time underneath it. Safe as houses there on this occasion. Wildy and Robinson come together again, but this time tap each other's back and say, let's not have any of that. Good tackle by the Dons on that left-hand side. Connor Robinson, a little bit scrappy with Nesbitt. Louis McConnell in the tackle this time. With Matangi starting to get a little bit of pushing and shoving once again going on. Ball comes out to this left-hand side through Oldham, trying to speed things up again like they did in that first half. Will it work this second half? Certainly not worked up to now. I think this will be the first time they've completed a set though in this second half. As that is the last tackle, 45 out from their own line. Ball comes down this left-hand side. Oh, he's touched that, has he? That surely he's touched that. That should have been a knock-on. Well, both teams have got away with a knock-on today then, because that was definitely a knock-on down this left-hand side. But anyway, referee says let's just crack on and carry on. Gebby takes the ball up the near side. Cry from the Doncaster bench of just calm down, boys, calm down, take the game, it's 80 minutes long, you have to win it once again. Miskey at half to McConnell, good hands to Mustafa. Mustafa goes on a sideways trajectory as Sutcliffe tries running through the line. Plays the ball on halfway, getting a little bit scruffy once again as McConnell on the drop-off ball. Good tackle though. Good defensive set from Oldham, keeping Dons penned in just 10 metres. Ball kicked to touch though, and some really, really good game management once again from Connor Robinson. On that far side, the Tom Nesbitt is having some big discussions with that touch judge on the far side. He's not a very happy man at the moment. So Oldham take the ball forward. Doncaster. Ben O'Keefe now drives the ball. Doncaster keep them 20 out. Wildy. A little drop-off ball to Chapelhouse. Back on the field for Oldham. Trying with the big guns. Ball out. Oh, I thought that was out back, but it wasn't. It was a flat ball as a break of the line. A dummy on one way, dummy the other, but that ball's gone to ground. But Jack Walker still manages to get hold of the ball. The ball's bouncing all over. And Bibby finally gets the ball and takes the ball forward. That was, again, just a scruffy set, but by both teams, to be fair. But Oldham on the attack. Ball across the centre of the field. Good tackle. Forber gets tackled with the ball. Smith, little grubber into the in goal. But Connor Robinson says, I'll take charge of that one, and kicks it into Rosed over the stand behind the post. Bit frantic. I think Oldham are trying to make this game frantic again, like they did in that first half, and it suited them, because after they started speeding things up, they came right back into the game. I think it's the first time I've looked left for a while, as Doncaster have been all over Oldham in this second half. Finally recover the ball from Rosed of the stand, and Connor Robinson kicks the ball out from the dropout all the way over halfway line. Taken well though by Drinkwater. Charged by Chapelhouse. Drinkwater once again. Little drop-off ball. To the centre of the field is McKinney. Ball out to the right. Wildy, drop-off ball. This time to Bailey Lure. Doncaster fans shouting for a knock-on, but no, not forthcoming. Ball comes to the left. Out back to Smith. Smith, flat ball, bounces weirdly, and Bibby was nowhere to be seen. The harder Oldham try, the worse it seems to get. It's just not happening for Oldham. They're trying a little bit of everything, but it's just not happening at the moment for Oldham with, 15 minutes left in this game. It's Doncaster who definitely been the better of the two teams in this second half. As Ravawala, a try-scoring debut for him in the Dons colours this afternoon. Horn now, he's punched above his weight this afternoon, coming in late, of course, in this game. Penalty now to Doncaster, as Morgan Smith is a bit of interference. When it's not your day, it's not your day, and this half has definitely not been Oldham's half. Nothing has gone, the bounce of the ball and everything has gone against Oldham in this second half. But Doncaster have just been turning up for each other and doing the basics right and scoring the points. And that's at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. Any stat that you'd have, the one on the scoreboard is always the one that's happened at the end of the game. That's the one that Richard Horn will want, the 2 points on the scoreboard. So, here comes Brad Knowles, straight down the middle of the field. Tackled onto his back by Oldham. Good technique in that tackle. Little offload to Mustafa, bounces off one. Gets tackled on the second occasion, but fights to play the ball. Pretty quick play the ball there. And McConnell now drives the ball forward. Brings the ball 10 out, just to the left of the uprights. Miskey, across the centre of the post. No look pass there from Whitehead. Now gets the ball back. Whitehead, little back pass as well again. I tell you something, they are playing some great stuff in this second half, and Tom Whitehead have really got involved with this game as a little pass behind his back to Gebby, which that's his hat-trick this afternoon. Wow, I tell you something, this second half, it's like watching a different Doncaster team. Let's look at this try once again. Ball across the centre of the post. Whitehead, little low-look pass to Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Whitehead. Whitehead says, there you go, Gebby, you're behind me, and there's no one there in defence. What a pass out the back door from Whitehead. He's come so much into this game in this second half. He was a little quiet in the first. Everything was going through Connor Robinson. They've switched it up a little bit this second half and gone through Tom Whitehead quite a lot. And it's certainly paid dividend on that scoreboard. It's Doncaster 38 with 13 minutes to go. Doncaster 38, Oldham 12. I think people must have thought it was going to be a little bit closer than this afternoon. And if you look back at the history between the two clubs, there's been like one score in most games over the last couple of years, but not this time, as Connor Robinson strikes the ball well, straight between the uprights to bring up the 40 on that scoreboard. Oldham have just not come out this second half. They've tried, but the harder they've tried, the worse it's got for Oldham. And Doncaster have definitely taken their chances in this second half. If this is what the Doncaster fans have got to look at for the rest of the season, they're going to be some big scores posted in the coming weeks. All at home as well. Lots of home games coming up for the Dons. So, Ravawala takes the kickoff, drives the ball forward, but tackled well there by Brad Day. Here comes Doncaster. Through the middle, Brad Knowles this time. makes meters after contact once again. It's definitely going to be Doncaster's day here in South Yorkshire, the club Doncaster Sports Village. Since the change of name, 2 home games and 2 victories for the Dons. And I can comfortably say that with just over 10 minutes to go. Gebbie, hat-trick once again this afternoon. He's done that quite a few times this year. I think Isaac Miskey, he's on 2 tries as well. He'll be looking for a hat-trick as well. But Connor Robinson once again just doing the tough stuff, doing the basics right. Rubber kick into touch. And saying to Oldham, well, come on, give us what you've got. And the Doncaster defence in this second half has lived up to it, so they're not bothered what they throw at them. Nesbitt comes in off the wing, but gets tackled well. Quick play the ball. Ball comes to Drinkwater. Bibby now in off the left wing this time. Gets tackled by Miskey in the middle. Here comes Ashurst. Good tackle though there by Watson Boas. He's had an outstanding game this afternoon. Ever present, of course, for the Dons. Good pass out back to Smith. Smith to Brad Day. Brad Day on a drop-off ball, but gets tackled well by Sutcliffe. Ball comes to the middle. This time Wildy on the inside. Brad Knowles certainly hits him high there. Brad Knowles put his arm up straight away and said, wow, yep, sorry about that one. He got it all wrong as he stepped on the inside. And yeah, definitely was very high there. But he held his hands up straight away and said, sorry, I've got that one all wrong. The Oldham player, though, still down on the floor. Referee stops the clock. And again, over on that far side, Tom Nisbet and Connor Robinson having a few words and a few exchanges. The touch judge just standing in the middle saying, no, don't get involved. Don't get involved. So, 10 minutes left here at the club Doncaster Sports Village. It's Doncaster 40, Oldham 12. Two still having a go at each other on that far side of the 2 players, Nisbet and Robinson. It's Ewan Moore who's down, who was on the wrong end of that head-eye tackle. Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining, and yeah, I think you're right. I think we're also we're going to be seeing a card here as well, because we've already seen the card. So, Brad Knowles is in the bin. He's coming across to make sure he's all right. So, I think the 18th man could be activated here for... The 18th man, I think, is activated here for Oldham, as it's from foul play. Anyway, let's get back to the rugby. So I'm just watching down on the benches here as they are asking if the 18th man is activated. So here we go. Oldham then on the attack. Only the second time I think they've been down this end of the field in this second half. Good flat ball to Ashurst, but Ashurst gets tackled in possession. Ball across now, trying to speed things up. Smith on that right-hand side gets the ball out there to Nesbitt, who gets tackled just before the line. He tried going low, he gets tackled just before the line by Robinson. He gets 8 back to 6. Robinson and Nesbitt still at each other on that left-hand side of the field. that right-hand side, should I say. But the referee gives a knock on there from dummy half, as Morgan Smith now has a coming together with a Doncaster player. I think there's quite a few people getting very frustrated out there on that field with about 7 or 8 minutes left this afternoon here in this Betfred Championship game. Probably people thought that Oldham had come here today and take the 2 points, but big 2 points in that league. Of course, with some games in hand as well for the Dons against teams around them. So, Frimo now brings the ball forward. The referee will just want to be settling things down. As I say, frustration's pretty high from the Oldham players at the moment, as Boas jumps round 1, jumps round 2, but gets tackled on the 3rd attempt. Ball comes to the middle. Big shoot out the line by Milner. Wildy tackles McConnell. This time Mustafa drives towards the halfway line. Ball goes out to the left, out the back to Gebby. Gebby on the drop off, and a great ball out the back to Gebby. Gebby looks on the inside. Ravawala is there for his 2nd try of the afternoon. Once again, great rugby league by the Dons, as Ravawala gets his 2nd of the afternoon. Wow, what a try that one was. Can't wait to see that one back. Let's look at this one. Connor Jones out the back to Gebby. Gebby runs around the Oldham defence like it's just not there. Sees Ravawala coming in. Little one-handed offload to Ravawala, who jogs towards the posts and scores his 2nd try of the afternoon, and his 2nd try in Doncaster colours. Bringing the scoreboard to 44 now to the Dons, and just 12 to Oldham. This 2nd half has just been an absolute domination. Dominant display by the Dons here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. He definitely asked for a quick start, did Richard Horne, in the week. He got the quick start. Died off a little bit just before half-time, but this 2nd half has definitely been all Doncaster, and very well worth this victory today, as Connor Robinson strikes the ball well, goes between the uprights to bring the score to 46 points to Doncaster and 12 to Oldham. Wow, what a 2nd half display this afternoon. Gebby getting his hat-trick, Ravawala getting his 2nd. You've also got Miski still on 2 tries as well, and I'm sure in the next 3 or 4 minutes, what we've got left here this afternoon, they're going to be wanting to try and get on that score sheet once again. Big kick-off with a big bounce. What goes dead. It's a good kick-off there by Josh Drinkwater, but again, he didn't even celebrate that good kick-off because he knows today has not been Oldham's day, especially in this 2nd half. So, especially with the uncertainty of the team selection as well for the Dons, with the changes in their injury, it's been a great response. So, here comes the big man, Owen Farnworth, for Oldham. Mustafa turns him onto his back, plays the ball, comes down this left. Ashurst, quick ball to O'Keefe, who passes out the back to Bibby. Bibby just stays in the field, but there is Tom Whitehead doing his little bit in defence there. He's played well this afternoon. We'll have to listen out who the man of the match is going to be, because it's going to be a tough one to choose in this 2nd half. Little kick on the inside. Oh, what a great try. What a try. I can't take that away from them. That is definitely off the training field. Ball looked like it was going out to the right. Morgan Smith, little kick on the inside. Takes a little bit of shine off this second half for Doncaster. But a little kick on the inside. Great take by Jack Walker, who scores underneath the posts. That's the only thing that Oldham have got really in this second half. And a quick conversion makes the score Doncaster 46, Oldham 18. With 5 minutes remaining, or just under 5 minutes remaining. So, Doncaster, quite rightly, and you would, wouldn't you? Any team would do this. Just nice, steady walk back to the halfway line. But the Doncaster fans in the background shouting and cheering. And the man of the match, no surprise with this one. Man of the match for the Dons just been announced on the PA here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. The fullback, the hat-trick hero this afternoon, Eden Gebbie. As we get back underway after the Oldham points. The only Oldham points in this second half. But the Dons still up for the big defence. We're into overtime now, injury time. Milner and Miskey coming together, but plays the ball. Johnson in the tackle on Farnworth. Ball comes out to the left, trying to speed things up. Ashurst just nearly breaks the line once again on this left-hand side, but well met by Whitehead. Second half, Whitehead definitely must have had a shout at. He's definitely come into the game a lot more. As Jack Walker now tries putting on the dancing feet. Ball comes back to this left-hand side. Farnworth knocks off Whitehead. This time O'Keefe now tries the dancing feet, but gets tackled well by Louis Johnson. Drinkwater, little chip over the top. Bibby bounces well. Drinkwater bats it back on the inside, and Ashurst, Ashurst knocks on. But this time Gebbie says, nope, I'll have the ball and I'll just take the ball forward. And what's he doing here? The referee stopped the clock. Oldham's on the floor. Ashurst is on the floor. The referee stopped the clock. We're all looking at each other here to say what's going on. And I've got a feeling there's going to be a penalty here to Oldham for an off the ball, is there? Yeah. Well, the referee gives a penalty to Oldham with just a couple of minutes to go, saying there was an off the ball. Not sure where that one was or who that one did. I missed that one myself, but we'll have a look back in a while. Let's have a look. Here we go then, back underway. Can Oldham post some points? Can they finish the stronger of the two teams? Jack Walker goes left, goes right, goes right, goes left. Then he offloads to no one. Morgan Smith will be saying thanks for that, and he's lost another 5 meters. Plays the ball. And Oldham now. Oh, another offload. He says no, just give him it back. Play it again. Oh, it looks like we're watching under 8s. Ball comes down to the left. Wilder then to Drinkwater. Drinkwater to Ashurst. Ashurst to Walker. Walker to Bibby, who passes the ball, but there's another off the ball incident there. Faraimo definitely took out, he was committed, I think, to that tackle, but he definitely went in strongly on Jack Walker. Walker's feet came off the floor when he hit him there. Big man on small man. The referee comes to have a chat with the touch judge. Bibby's still got the ball in his hand, so I don't know if he's going to go back. I think he's going to give a penalty here. But there's the referee pulls out Faraimo and says he's putting him in the bin. So he's taken out Walker. So Doncaster down to 11 for the last, minute or so of this game. It's been a bit scrappy once again this last couple of minutes. So penalty to Oldham. And Forber has the ball in hand, gets us back underway to Wildy. Wildy to Farnworth. Farnworth charges down the middle. Met well by Miski and Mustafa. They're going to go right. They do go right. Ball to Drinkwater. Drinkwater floating pass over the top to Davis. Davis shows a dummy out to the wing, but if it had gone to the wing, I think they'd have scored. But instead comes back on the inside and gets tackled. Ball comes to the middle. Here's Wildy. Wildy floating pass to the left. O'Keefe now tries stopping it. Bibby manages to get the ball. Referee says the ball goes backwards. Bibby gets tackled. They're just going side to side, not going forward here, Oldham. Morgan Smith comes on this left-hand side to Jack Walker. Walker looking for a try, but manages, gets tackled by Gebby. Ball goes across to the right-hand side. Big cross-field kick. Just again goes sidewards. Ravawala tries tackling, but he just bounces off him. And Davis straightens up and tries going for that line. It's the last tackle. They're playing some inventive stuff here, Oldham. Drinkwater this time, crossfield kick. There's 2 or 3 queuing up at this side. Boas goes in for the tackle, and Oldham lose the ball. Ben O'Keefe couldn't take that one in. There can't be long left now. I think I've just heard the timekeeper say 30 seconds in this second half. This will be a massive 2 points for Richard Horne and the Dons club this afternoon. In fact, here comes that's Knowles who's back on. So he was sent off with just over 10 minutes to go. He was Simbin. Into the last couple of seconds now. There's the hooter in the background. That is a massive, massive victory here at the club Doncaster Sports Village. All the players on the Doncaster bench congratulating each other. The injury list here at Doncaster is huge, and I can see them getting up, all going down to congratulate the players on the field, because, wow, that was a big, big win for the Dons this afternoon. Not sure many people saw that one coming this afternoon at the club Doncaster Sports Village, but that game is definitely a big tick on Richard Horne's resume, because I don't know if many people saw that one coming. Final score, Doncaster 46, Oldham 18. We'll have a look through those second half tries right now. Let's have a look at this one. So it was all Doncaster really in this second half, and a well-worked try here from the Dons. On little pass on the behind his back to Gebby, sending Gebby over for his second try of the afternoon. Then Watson Boas wanted to get on that score sheet, and that was a man taken out off the ball, wasn't it, first of all? But Watson Boas was the next to get on the score sheet with a really well worked play, and a great pass, this one, coming up from Tom Whitehead. Ball comes out to the right, quick hands by the Dons. Whitehead sees the gap, puts Boas through the gap, who puts on the afterburners and scores on the right-hand side of the field for the Dons, getting us with a 12-point deficit. Massive kick here coming from Connor Robinson, swirling everywhere. Boas was the only one who thought he'd take it on, and he says, Ravawala, there you go, put the ball on my foot for you, for your first try in the Dons colours. And he has had a nice steady debut this afternoon. Then Gebby's hat-trick coming up here. Good pass out the back once again. Here is the great pass there by Tom Whitehead, getting Gebby in for his hat-trick try. Let's have a look now. We're down at that left-hand side for Ravawala for his second try. Another
pass, one-handed, no-look pass behind him from Gebbie to Ravawala, who is on the end of his second of the afternoon. The only try from Oldham then in this second half was the one from Jack Walker, and the last try of the game as Jack Walker, a little kick through by Morgan Smith. Jack Walker straight off the training ground scores underneath the post. What a game here at the Club Doncaster Sports Village. We'll be back to do it all over again next week, but what a game. Man of the match is Gebbie for the Dons, and we'll see you next week. Final score is Doncaster 46, Oldham 18.